What up, what up? Welcome to Median Monday, a new series that I came up with where I go around to overgrown or scraggly looking medians and I get them nice and scaped up. Today I'm over here in Santa Cruz, California on Delaware Street and we're going to give this median a nice little haircut. Now I know there's plenty of yard channels out there that you guys can watch that do similar things, and this isn't some groundbreaking idea that I came up with, but I did want to find something that was a little bit more consistent for you guys outside of the Scape and Destroy series. And what better way to do that than to clean up a median every Monday? There's always one that's needing scape and it doesn't take me long to do it. This one probably took me about an hour, maybe a little bit more. And considering that my normal scaping schedule is knocked down considerably, I figured it would be an easy way to keep myself busy. When I first started the Scape and Destroy series, I was trying to pump out a new episode every week, but I quickly realized that wasn't going to be easy. There's just so much that goes on behind the scenes that y'all don't see that makes it hard for me to do it every week. I mean, don't get me wrong, I definitely try, but I don't want to just pump out crappy episodes, so that's why the upload schedule's been a little inconsistent lately. I know most of y'all understand that, but I wish I could do an episode every week. Maybe I can get to a point where I'm so dialed in that I can. But until then, I'll just keep doing my thing and uploading when I can, and hopefully you guys like this new series. I think it's pretty cool, and it's another way to help keep the community clean, but I'd like to hear what you guys think, so let me know down in the comments. I was gonna go get a couple clips after this at one of my local skate parks to try to make a little spin-off series from Scape and Destroy, but we did start out as a yard maintenance channel, so I figured why not stick to our roots and just do some normal scaping. I know a good 95% of you watch me because of the Scape and Destroy series, but I also know that there was some of you that watched me before that because you just like the yard videos. So let me know down in the comments what you think I should do. I could throw a couple clips in there at the end, or I could just keep it how it is. Or maybe I could do a little mix of both and alternate the episodes every other week. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. I'm leaning more towards that. Anyways, you get the idea. Let's move on from that. If you're curious why I was weed whacking this whole median, it's because I still haven't replaced my lawnmower from when I destroyed it from that Vallejo cleanup. It's alright though, we made quick work of it and it still looks pretty decent. Aside from that edging, that looks horrendous. It's been a while since I've done it. It's okay though, it's not a normal lawn, it's just a median. It doesn't have to look perfect. I mean, you should definitely try to do perfect, but it is what it is. If it was somebody's lawn, then I would be knocking a pretty penny off their final bill, or somebody would be getting fired, because again, that looks horrendous. But I did get a compliment from a couple that was walking by, so that was pretty cool. It doesn't make up for the edge job, but it did take my mind off of it. Ha! Anyways, they looked at me a little bit confused because they thought that I worked for the city. At least that's what they said. And I said no, I was just making YouTube videos. They gave me a little thumbs up and a smile and were gonna go about their day, but then doubled back and told me that they knew I didn't work for the city because I was doing such a good job. I gave them a little chuckle and said thank you, and then they continued on to their walk. I thought that it was a pretty funny little interaction. I actually caught it on camera, so let me know if y'all are interested in seeing it and I'll post it. But anyways, that's a wrap for the first Median Monday. I hope you guys liked it, and here's a couple of before and after shots. This series doesn't necessarily have to be limited to just medians too. There's plenty of things out there that need scaped up. I just thought the name was cool. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Much love, everybody.